pointers in C++. Yeah. We have memory which has data in it, some couple integers. They have their variable name and their address in memory. And they have some integers inside. So they're there. If we want to make a pointer pointing to one of them, we can define it by here with this line. We can make a pointer which has a ampersand symbol. Oh no, fuck, not ampersand. That's a asterisk symbol which makes a pointer, and we can point that, let that pointer point to num's memory address. So we can access the num's memory address through this pointer and access that way the num's data. So that ampersand symbol means that we want that address, not the num variable inside. So whenever we want to address the address of the variable, we want to use the ampersand. It gives us that. So now we have defined a new pointer variable and put the address which we want to point to. So that's now our pointer takes its own place in memory. So it takes memory to use a pointer. But yeah, now we can access that num variable through our pointer. Here, pointer, it means the memory access, but when we use the ampersand symbol, then we can access the variable 1 inside that num. If we want to make the pointer point to some other value, for example that num2 up there, which has its own memory address, we can just make the pointer and assign it to num2's memory address. So for example, yeah, now we just change this here, and now this points to here, and we can access these two integers through this pointer. So yeah, ampersand pointer, and we can access that. We can also make the pointer point to null, so to point to nothing, so it doesn't have anything, by assign it to null. And null. So now it doesn't point to anything. Those are kind of like pointers. Yeah, they take their own memory location and take memory, but they store other data types memory address. Yeah, we can also allocate memory directly with this pointer assignment or definement by using this code, and the new keyword makes it so that we allocate new memory to this integer value, and we put the 5 in there. For example, we make the new memory location which has address, but it doesn't have name because we just point to it with our pointer, and it has 5, so we put that there, and then at the same time we have the address to that memory location, memory address, yes, location, and we have a pointer. So now we can access that memory location through that pointer. But there's a danger there, because if we, for example, change that pointer to point to null, like this, and put the null in there instead of this address, we put the null in there. Now this doesn't point to this anymore, and we have no way of accessing this location at all. So this is kind of like screwed now, because we can't deallocate it. So that's called memory leak. So it's very important before we reassign this to something else, or null, we must use the delete pointer. We want to use delete keyword and delete pointer. So now this, when we delete this pointer, it deletes also this memory address. So our memory isn't going full without us actually being able to free it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pointers. Hope you understood something. Yes.